Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames, and in this video we're gonna talk a little bit about what is going on as it relates to Ye and his wife Bianca Censori, because there is an all-out assault against Ye and any fan page that supports him. So any page that is bringing the truth, what is happening is that they're trying to get them shut down. And this is not made up, it is based on what is actually going on. For example, one of Ye's fan pages, right, which is Kanye's defense team, they had reported some photographs, right? The photographs were reported as nudity or sexual activity. These photographs contains Ye and Bianca having a cushion in front of her, because Bianca is properly dressed. You know, she's in that late spandex type, legging, and she's wearing a tank top, which normally, if it was like a Kyliejenner, Kendalljenner, Hailey Bieber, Emily Ratajkowski wearing this, or Kim, the media would be promoting it and screaming and shouting and say, yes, they served up some looks. But because Bianca has a natural body, natural bodies are an offense to Hollywood. And because it is Ye's wife, we know that the powers that be, that people celebrate, the Jewish community, they are still going after Ye, in my estimation. Because when Kim was with Ye, Kim used to dress in the same manner. It was never a problem. Kim was in Italy, dressed in the same manner. It was never a problem. As you guys can see, I've proven to you that Kylie was out there showing skin in Italy. Khloe was out there showing skin in Italy, and it was never a problem. The media never ever reported it in a bad manner. What they said was Khloe, served up some looks and she looks gorgeous. So what we can tell is that, Ari Emanuel evidently hates Ye, in my estimation, and they are using the media, in my estimation, to attack Ye and his wife, Bianca Censori. Now, if you go to Kanye's defense page, you'll see that Bianca is fully covered. She has a cushion in front of her because basically she's saying, yes, I know my sexiness offends you. Even when I'm completely covered up, I know that whatever I wear is going to be an offense to you guys. So I know if I'm completely covered up, you guys are going to say I'm carrying out a lewd act. And if I'm sexy, you guys are going to have something to say. And I know it's my body that's offending you guys. So she's saying, since you all want me to walk around looking like a cushion, I'm going to go ahead and make you all happy. I'm going to wear that cushion so you all can find that eternal peace. I'm not going to smile. I'm going to put up a sad, sulky face since you all believe that I'm sad and I am unhappily married. Let me just go ahead and please you all because this is what you all want, or else you're not going to leave us alone. So here it is. I'm giving you guys what you want. So what she's doing now, she's doing Maya Angelou. Does my sexiness offend you? She's practically telling the people who are going in on her and her husband, yes, I know my sexiness offends you. And because I don't want to be such an offense with my natural body, my natural given boobs that I was born with, let me be that cushion so y'all can feel happy about yourself. Kim, here you go, honey. I'm going to make you feel happy about yourself because Kim, Kim is now showing more boobs than she normally does, because Kim wants to compete with Bianca, but Kim has surgical scars, so she's wearing some thin strips. If you're looking at even her most Renaissance photo, to cover the scar area so that she can spill out of her clothing like Bianca. When Kim does it, though, it's not a problem because it is Kim. Kim is Hollywood property. Kim is signed to Ari Emanuel's talent agency. So it's not going to be a problem whatever Kim does. If Khloe goes to Italy, shows her, fake backside, it is fine. If Kylie goes and show breasts, it is fine. Khloe has been showing boobs, see-through for days. It was never a problem to the people of Italy. But because Ye went against the Jewish community, they want him to die a slow and painful death. But what I want people to realize and understand is that Ye knows what is going on. Ye knows the game and he knows how to play it. And he has been warning us about this type of behavior. But what they do, is because they know that so much of our history and legacy has been stolen from us. Many of us are like a plant without root, and that is true. Like for me personally, I can tell you that some of my roots are missing, and I get up every day and I try to find those roots, because if you notice, Black people, we act differently. We think differently. And it's not because we are weird. It is not because we're sick. It is because of our genetics. We were meant to be different. Because we are the blueprint people. We are loud. We love excitement. We love people. We love to forgive. Forgiveness is in our DNA. It's our nature. We are nature. We're not saying that no one else's nature. I'm saying we are nature. We are bound to forgive. We are bound to forget because it's in our DNA. We cannot help it. And when a Black man becomes angry and aggressive, it is because he's been stifled, he's been trampled, and he doesn't know sometimes how to speak his piece without being a problem. He knows that if he speaks his piece, he's going to be a problem. So many of our Black men are walking around with this wound inside because they know that if they speak, if they act, they will be a problem. So what is Ye doing? Ye knows what is going on. He is so familiar with the playbook, play by play. It's not the first Hollywood as trying to ruin someone, and it's not the first that it seems as though they're being successful at ruining that person. It's not the first the media has led the masses astray, but still yet we are still blind by the media because many of us, we are just consumed with hate and grief that when the media reports nasty stuff about Ye and tell lies, we says yes because it makes us warm and fuzzy. And then when the media comes back and they backtrack with a lengthy ass article like what the Daily Mail is doing today, and I said, you know what? I was going to make a video about it and break it all down layer by layer. And I'm saying, you know what, let me see if anyone realizes and recognizes that all the lies that the Daily Mail has told about Ye and Bianca being banned on that riverboat. Let's see who recognizes and realizes that today the Daily Mail is saying, we actually lied to you. The police didn't talk to the riverboat driver, but they are going to question him. Do you remember when the Daily Mail said, the riverboat driver said there was a woman blocking him? And I did that video proving to you guys from all angles that it was impossible for that woman to block the driver. The Daily Mail is paying attention over here, so what they're doing, because what they're doing at this point, if Ye decides to take the Daily Mail to court, it's an open and shut case. So today, the Daily Mail is saying that Kanye and Bianca were banned. They say were, right? I want you all to check that article from the Daily Mail yesterday and compare with what they have today. And another thing that caught my attention is the Daily Mail saying the police are asking all photographers to hand over all photographs to them. Why does the police want all photograph? Can the police demand all photograph from the photographers unless the photographers did something wrong? No, the police cannot demand all photos from all photographers unless those photographers, they did something wrong. So do you see, I don't know how many people are paying close attention, but if the Daily Mail said they had all the images, the police would not need everyone to hand over their photos. All the images from the Daily Mail would have been enough. But no, the Daily Mail is saying the police needs all the photos. But the Daily Mail, didn't you tell us that you have the photos proving Ye and Bianca carried out lewd acts? So why don't you give the police all your photos proving that Ye and Bianca carried out those lewd acts? Oh my God. No one wants to make money off Kanye anymore? You're telling me that there's a tape, a video with lewd act and no one is selling it on the internet? Oh my God, that is so unlike this generation. Or is it that there's no lewd act, Daily Mail told a lie, they're in trouble, and they're trying to cover their ass and cooperating with the police to cover their ass? Let me tell you something, guys. The black community, if we allow this to slip by us, we are in big trouble. And it's not just with Ye. They have done it to a lot of celebrities. And let's take our focus off Ye for a second, because they are doing it to Britney as well. And let's take our focus off Britney Spears. They have done it to other celebrities in the past who has gone against Hollywood. This is how they destroy people. This is how they ruin you once you go against them. Have you ever worked in a company or organization that is laced with corruption and you dare speak out against it, and then they blackball you and they tell everyone whisper by whisper by whisper that you're crazy? You have no idea what that is like. And I can tell you, I know what it is like. I have been there. I have worked in the BPO sector in Jamaica, and I can proudly say that in the heights of the pandemic, we were robbed more than 80% of our salary. The company told us they were going through uncharted waters, while the man at the top who does nothing, who does no work, he was still able to live his luxurious life. And our workload was more than doubled, irrespective of the fact that the company was going through uncharted waters. We had to take the work for other countries that was severely hit by the pandemic. And irrespective of the fact that we had to take the work for other countries that was severely hit by the pandemic, and one man was now doing the job of 6 men, you were getting at least 80% less than what you used to earn. And I stood up and I spoke out and I said, someone is thieving us. Someone is robbing our monies. How is it that one staff is now doing the work of 4 to 6 staff, but our salary is at least an average of 80% less? It's not making any sense. It is not adding up. And if we were that incapable, ain't no way our workload would have been increased so heavily. And I was targeted daily because I was the only one who stood up. And I was targeted repeatedly by managers, CEO, everyone. I was targeted. And all this time, I was superb. I was a top ranking staff. I was given a promotion without asking for one. And I was handed responsibilities without even asking, without even being paid for those responsibilities. But the moment that I spoke out and I highlighted that, it ain't adding up, and people were threatened because other staff started speaking out now saying it's true, it's not making any sense. All of a sudden, something was wrong with me. All of a sudden, everyone should try and avoid me because I'm no crazy. Don't listen to what she's saying. She's crazy. When you try to open the eyes of the masses around you, you bet your ass they're going to hit your mental health, and they're going to hit it hard, because the game is no one should listen to you. So they're going to consistently promote you to be that crazy, loony, toony, buffoony. And if you are as dumb as they think you are going to bite that apple. And when you bite that apple and you cannot see those worms, you will be infested with their brainwash system, brainwash tactics, brainwash manipulation games. And before you know it, you'll be crying out. And then they're going to turn on you and say, hell, you're crazy just the same. And let me tell you, at the end of the day, even though I stood up alone, I have no regret that I did that shit, because today, all those people fear the ground that I walk on, because when I walk and when I talk, I do it unapologetically, because I'm not a cowardice. I am a strong Black woman who is unapologetic. And in my apologeticness, I'm going to say to you all, if you're Black, if you're white, if you're pink, if you're purple, if you're blue, if you allow the media to do this to you and get away with it, you're all in big trouble. The kids that you leave after you, they're in big trouble. Their kids in big trouble. And you may say, oh my God, she's overthinking. Am I overthinking? Look at what they use the media to do with elections, health, the pandemic. What else do you think they're going to use the media to do in the future? If they have a project and if they are successful with that project, because currently, yeah, is their project. And to some people, it's simple game. It's just a simple game. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. Oh, really? It's not? So why did we take so many vaccines that we have no need to be taking? Huh? Are we going back to look at that too? Why were we told so many lies that today we're finding out to be lies? Okay, I'm overreacting. Check the logic. Check the stats. I want you all, and I challenge you all, to go to that article that the Daily Mail reported yesterday and the day before about Ye, because you can actually compare 6 articles at once on the internet. And when you compare the Daily Mail reporting to what they're reporting today, you will see that today the article is so lengthy. It is unbelievable lengthy. And if you read what they're saying to you, they're saying, you know what? We fucked up and we're trying to cover our ass. But I am just here to say things as I see it. I am definitely not the brightest crayon in the box. And if I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, and I can identify fallacies when I see it, attacks when I see it, targets when I see it. Just imagine what the brightest crayon in the box can identify. But you see, in the world where everything is promoted around luxury, the fast life, living the rich and famous, who wants truth? No one wants truth because the lies pays too darn well. Let's do a clickbait, shall we? And tell some more lies on Ye because he's already rich. Who cares about him? Let's do a clickbait and tell some lies on Bianca because who cares about her? Her family was in the mafia. But whatever we plant today, tomorrow we shall surely reap. And let me tell you, it might be sweet today, but tomorrow, definitely ain't gonna be so. And that's all I have to leave with you guys. Stay safe. Open your eyes. You don't need the best education. We all have that divine gift of common sense. Sometimes we may not use it because, like hell, sometimes I'm a damn clown myself. But there are days when I sit down and I look on the surface. I don't even have to look too deep to see the BS that is going on in the world around us. And it's not just with ye, it is just with the people who are in control that consistently preys on our vulnerability and consistently preys on our health, our emotion, our finances. And like hell, I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I don't know about you guys, but this matrix we must escape. See you all next time. Bye, guys.